I want you to know that YAHUAH is the one that programmed everything in this arat. And we're going to be looking at the programming of YAHUAH concerning the 12th tribe of Yashar'AL. YAHUAH's programming of the 12 tribes of Yashar'AL. How YAHUAH programmed the 12 tribes. When even the man that YAHUAH used through him to bring forth that 12th tribe, he was planning, he have his own plan, which is Yaqub. Yaqub is the one they translate to Jacob. He have his own plan. But Abba YAHUAH has a special plan for his programming. Without YAHUAH's programming, your program will be nothing. And you see, that's the reason why Yahushua taught us to pray that let the will of YAHUAH be done in our life as it is in the Shamaim, as YAHUAH has programmed it in Shamaim. So that's how we pray continuously, that the will of YAHUAH be constantly done in our life. So we're going to start the message right now by reading the story of how Yaqub went to marry his wife. He had one wife in his heart to marry. His mother sent him to go and get married to his brother's daughter. And now he said, and Yaqub said to them, my brethren, where are you from? He's now asking people around the world. He said, and Yaqub said to them, my brethren, where are you from? And they said, we are from Aram. Aram is where Yaqub's mother came from. Even Abraham came out from Aram. Aram is their ancestral home. Then he said to them, do you know Laban, the son of Nahu? And they said, we know him. So he said to them, he is well. Is he well? And they said, he is well. And look, his daughter Yashar'al is coming with the sheep. So as Yaqub was talking with them, they pointed at Laban's daughter. They pointed at Laban, which is his mother's brother, which is Yaqub's uncle. Remember, Yaqub is the one they translate to Jacob. So they now pointed at Laban's daughter that is coming. Oh, Yashar'al is coming. Yashar'al is coming. And at the end of the day, Yaqub saw Yashar'al and he fell deeply in love with her, just as every man fell in love with their woman, and he fell deeply in love with her. And let's see what happened as the story goes on. To the Rabbi YAHUAH. Now, while Yaqub was still speaking with them, Yashar'al came with the father's sheep, for she was a shepherdess. And it came to pass when Yaqub saw Yashar'al and the daughter of Laban, his mother's brother, and the sheep of Laban, his mother's brother, that Yaqub went near and rolled the stone. Remember, they always roll stone to cover the well. So when she just saw the beautiful daughter of Laban, which is Yashar'al, coming up, and he went to assist her, roll the stone out of the well. And Yaqub went near and rolled the stone from the well's mouth, and watered the flock of Laban, his mother's brother. Then Yaqub kissed Yashar'al. Just, this is what they call love at first sight. This is what every one of us know today as love at first sight. He just saw her and she fell deeply in love with her. Somebody that you just saw, she just went, take care of the sheep, do all the things, all the stressful work that she's supposed to do at the well, and she kissed her at that time. That means she has chosen her to become his wife, because his mother warned her, he warned him that you must marry to the daughter of my brother Laban. So as they just pointed, oh, that's one of the Laban's daughter, he just fell for Yashar'al. Straight up, he has made his choice. He has made up his choice. Remember, we are discussing about YAHUAH's programming. YAHUAH's programming in your life is very important. That you must focus on YAHUAH's programming in your life. You see, he's programming his own life right now, because when he saw the beautiful girl, he has already programmed his own mind that this is my wife. But YAHUAH is seeing the 12th tribe of Yashar'AL. YAHUAH was not just seeing Yashar'al. YAHUAH was not just seeing Yaqub. He was seeing the 12th tribe of Yashar'AL in Yaqub. And he must establish them on this arat through his own programming, through YAHUAH's programming, not not Yaqub's programming. He will always establish his will and his purpose through his own programming. So that Rabbi Yahuwah Sabaoth. He said, then Yaqub kissed Rachel and lifted up his voice and wept. He now wept when he saw her. This is the one I want. He kissed her and lifted up his voice and he wept. Seriously, that I have seen the flesh of my flesh and the bone of my bones. You see? Then they now went to see Laban, the father of Rachel, which is his uncle. Then Laban said to Yaqub, because you are my relative, should you therefore serve me for nothing? Tell me, what should your wage be? Now Laban had 2 daughters. The name of the elder was Leah, and the name of the younger was Rachel. And Leah's eyes, the eyes of the elder's daughter, Leah's eyes was very delicate, but Rachel was beautiful of form and appearance. That means Rachel, the one that Yaqub fell in love with, was very beautiful in form and in her appearance also. You see? Then verse 18, he said, now Yaqub loved Rachel, so he said, I will serve you 7 years for Rachel. He said, we serve for 7 years for Rachel, your younger daughter. And Laban, it is better that I give, and Laban said, it is better that I give to you than that I should give to another man. He says, it's better that I give her to you. It's better that I give my daughter to you that I know, my relative, my sister's brother, that I give for me to give her to somebody else that I don't know. Verse 20. So Yaqub served 7 years for Rachel, and they seemed only a few days to him because of the love he had for her. So because of the love that Yaqub had for Rachel, he now served the 7 years like a blink of an eye, just speed. The 7 years it's like a few days in his eyes. You see? So the 7 years is like a few days in his eyes because he loved Rachel so much. But Yahuwah's programming for the tribe of Yashar'AL must be done through Yaqub. And Yahuwah everything that Yahuwah wants is what will happen. You see, most time in our life today, we will be doing some things, and what we are doing is not generating the result that we want. You will just be feeling frustrated. You will be feeling so frustrated. Oh, why what everybody is doing is working for them, but me, my own is not working. Why is my life this way? Why is what I've been investing on not working? Why is it not making progress? And we're going to be seeing a different part of the story right now. We're going to be seeing the different part of the story. Why the things is not making progress is because what Yahuwah wants is what will happen in your life. That is just it. And that is why you see that every day of your life you must pray, let the will of Yahuwah be done in my life at the Shamayim. That is the most important prayer for your life. It's the will of Yahuwah. To the Rabbi Yahuwah Sabaoth and Ba'asham Yahushua Mashiach. He said, then Yaqub said, after Yaqub has served the 7 years, then Yaqub said to Laban, give me my wife, for my days are fulfilled, that I may go in to her. And Laban gathered together all the men of the place and made a feast. Now it came to pass in the evening that he took Leah, his daughter, and brought her to Yaqub, and he went into her. So Laban not deceived Yaqub from what Yaqub really wants. He now gave Yaqub something else that he did not bargain for, through deception. So it came to pass in the morning that behold, it was Leah, and he said, and Yaqub said to Laban, what is this you have done to me? Was it not for Rachel that I served you? I served you. We made an agreement. There was an agreement for my service to you. There was an agreement. we have to follow the agreement. Why did you deceive me? Why did you bring somebody else? Why did you bring me your senior daughter that I don't bargain? We did not have any bargain for. We have an agreement that I will serve you for 7 years for your daughter Rachel. The one they call Rachel in other places is actually Rachel. Their barren name is Rachel. You see, he said, "This is who I serve you for, your daughter Rachel. That's who I serve you for. So why did you bring this your senior daughter to me? Why did you disobey? Why did you destroy the agreement that we had together? I've been serving you faithfully for 7 years for your daughter, but now you have destroyed everything." And let's read on. He said, "So it came to pass in the morning that behold, it was Leah, and he said," that means, and Jacob said to Laban, "What is this you have done to me? What was it not for Rachel that I serve you? Why then have you deceived me?" And Laban said, "It must not be done so in our," he said, "it must not be done so in our country to give the younger daughter before the firstborn." So the firstborn must be given at first before the younger daughter. He said, "Fulfill a week." He now said, "Go again." Remember, Jacob came for someone. He came for the younger daughter, Rachel. And at the end of his day, at the end of the day, there was deception. And everything that he was programming in his heart, in his own heart, was totally shattered. Totally shattered. And now, the father of the girls now said, "Yes, go again. Another 7 years for the younger, the one that you really love. Go again for that one." You see, the one that you did not love was given to you by deception. But now, you cannot go again for real now at this time for the one that you really love. And because of the love that Jacob had for Rachel, he have to go again. Let's read on. He said, "So and Laban said, it must not be done so in our country to give the younger before the firstborn. Fulfill a week, fulfill the week for Rachel, the second daughter, and we will give you this one also for the service which you will serve with me still another 7 years." So you go again for another 7 years. Another 7 years. Come again. Come and do the work again. And then Jacob did so because he loved Rachel so much. He have to serve again for another 7 years. Then Jacob did so and fulfilled a week. You know, week 7 days is 7 years is like a symbol of a week. You know, in yearly. You know, it's a week of years. 7 years is a week of years. You see, so he now done again another 7 years. You know, then and Laban gave his maid Bilhah. He said, then Jacob did so and fulfilled a week. So Laban gave him his daughter Rachel as wife also. That's his second wife now. And Laban gave his maid Bilhah to his daughter Rachel as a maid. So when he gave Jacob the real one that he worked for, he now gave a maid to them. He gave a maid to the senior one also. He now also gave a maid to the second daughter, which is Rachel. He said, then Jacob also went in to Rachel and also loved Rachel more than Leah, and he served with Laban still another 7 years. He said, when YAHUAH saw that Leah was unloved, he opened a womb, but Rachel was barren. So when YAHUAH saw that Rachel was loved by Jacob, he now opened the womb of the one that was not loved. You see, it's YAHUAH that is programming it now. Now, if look at it in this area, if Rachel was fertile and productive, He would have not even looked the way of Leah anymore, because actually Jacob did not love Leah at all. Is a product of deception in his eye and his heart. So how will he now be, functioning? How will Leah now function as a wife to Jacob? YAHUAH now opened a womb and shut the womb of the one that Jacob really loved, which is Rachel. He shut the womb of that one, because YAHUAH is about to do something. Yes, the 12th tribe of Yashar'AL, you can see women giving birth to more than 12 children, but it is YAHUAH's programming that the 12th tribe will come in this form. It is YAHUAH's programming, and it's YAHUAH's programming only that you will take seriously in your life. Without YAHUAH's programming for your life, you will just be walking and doing things. You will not be seeing any results. Just like Jacob focused on Rachel more, but YAHUAH shut Rachel's womb, and he gave all the fertility for children to Leah, the senior sister. You see, when YAHUAH saw that Leah was unloved, he opened her womb, but Rachel was barren. The womb of Rachel was now barren. You see, because it is YAHUAH's programming. So Leah conceived and bore a son, and she called his name Reuben. And I called the first son Reuben, for she said, YAHUAH has surely looked on my affliction. Because the affliction was, she was a wife, but that was not love. That was the affliction. She was the wife that was not love at all. You see, she was the wife that was not love at all. And she gave that name to the son. Say, for YAHUAH has surely looked on my affliction. Now therefore my husband will love me. You see, because she was not love at all. Even with how she came into the marriage, Jacob is angry constantly with her, because she was a product of deception. That was not the agreement. She was never the agreement of Jacob's, investing to get married to his wife, because he invested his 7 years for lies, and it was very painful to him. So it increased the hatred for her. But immediately she got pregnant, and the one that Jacob loved has not given birth. You see, at the end of the day, she has not having the thought that from this son that I've given birth to my husband, the love will not start coming. And let's see how it goes. To the Rabbi YAHUAH. This is a story, very important. We are going somewhere. Just focus on the message. Focus on the scriptures they are reading. Verse 33, then he conceived again and bore a son, and said, because YAHUAH has heard that I am unloved, he has therefore given me this son also. And she called his name Shimon. The one they translate to Simeon. It's Shimon. He says, so this is the second son. The first son is Reuben. The second son is Shimon. Then they now conceive again, and he gave birth to, that's the next one is Lawi. He said, and she conceived again and bore a son, and said, now this time my husband will become attached to me, because I have borne him 3 sons. Therefore his name was called Lawi. So now the tribe is not coming out. The 12th tribe of Yashar'AL is not coming out. It's not coming out. This is YAHUAH's programming. YAHUAH is not bringing the one that the husband hates. That is the one that YAHUAH is not using to establish his covenant with Abraham. The 12th tribe is not using the woman that was hated, that came through deception. That's the one that YAHUAH is not using to start the fulfillment of his covenant to Abraham. When he told him about the children that will be like seashore, nobody can count them. So YAHUAH is not using the hateful woman, the one that came in through lies and deception, is now what Yahuwah is using. It is Yahuwah's programming. It is what Yahuwah wants. Yahuwah can make Rachel, which is the one Jacob loved, to give birth to all the 12 tribes. Yes, it can. We have seen a lot of women giving birth to multiple children. Yes, but at the end of the day, it is Yahuwah. He's the creator, and he does his things the way he wants it. So now, Rachel has given birth to the fourth child, which is Yahudah. I say, and she conceived again and bore a son and said, now I will yada Yahuwah. That means we will yada Yahuwah. You see? Therefore, she called his name Yahudah. You see, Yada, that means Yahuwah, Yadarin of Yahuwah, that is Yahudah. Then she stopped bearing after the fourth child. She now stopped bearing. You see, after the fourth child, Yahuwah now put pause in her childbearing, because Yahuwah want to bring other activities to happen now at this very time. He said, verse 30, Bereshit 30, verse 1. He said, when Rachel saw that she wasn't having any children, Rachel was the one that Jacob loved her so much. That means she's the one that is always with Jacob constantly. But with all the constant everything, she's not bearing any child. Say, but when Rachel saw that she wasn't having any children for Jacob, she became jealous of her sister. She now became jealous of the one that was hated. She pleaded with Jacob, give me children or I will die. And that word irritated Jacob. He said, as am I the one? Then Jacob became furious with Rachel. Am I YAHUAH? He asked. He said, YAHUAH is the one who has kept you from having children. I'm not. Are you not the one that is always with me? You are the one that is always with me. So what do you want me to do? That you are saying you want to kill yourself because you have not gotten any children. But you are the one that is always with me. You are the one that I love. But I am not the one that gives children. Now, the wife that was hated, that came through deception, which is Leah, that came through deception, is now fruitful. She's now the one multiplying. And suddenly the one that was loved is not bearing any fruit. Nothing at all. And she's not having thought of committing suicide because she's not bearing any fruit. You see? And the husband scolded her. Am I YAHUAH? I am not YAHUAH that gives children. So it's not my fault. You are the one that I love. But you not having children is not my doing. So don't put it on me. Are you not the one that always be with me continuously? So why? Why are you putting the blame on me? You see? So at the end of the day, let's see what she now did. She now brought a suggestion to the husband and said, then Rachel told him, take my maid Bilhah and sleep with her. She will bear children for me, and through her I can have a family too. So because what her husband, because of the scolding that Jacob scolded her, she now bring the suggestion of giving her own maid to her husband to bear children for her. So Rachel gave her servant Bilhah to Jacob as a wife, and he slept with her. Bilhah became pregnant and presented him with a son, and Rachel named him Dan, for she said, YAHUAH has vindicated me. He has heard my request and given me a son. So Rachel, the one that the husband loved now, is now having a son through the maid. Yes. Because your thoughts is not the thought of YAHUAH. I say your ways are not the ways of YAHUAH. YAHUAH opened the womb of the one that he hates. And the one that was loved, the womb was closed. Because YAHUAH is creating his nation through a servant, Jacob. But Jacob wants only the woman that he really loved. He did not really want the first wife at all, the one they gave to him through deception. If you don't want that one. But how did Yahuwah works? Say Yahuwah's ways. Yahuwah works in mysterious ways. It's not what you plan sometimes that comes to pass. Most time, not even some. Most time, it's not what you think in your heart. How you want your life to go. How do you want to live? It's not how you plan it that really come to pass. And that is why you must constantly focus on Yahuwah's will in your life. Let the will of Yahuwah be done in your life. Let Yahuwah, the programming of Yahuwah, let it be done in your life. Not your own programming. Because your programming is not what Yahuwah wants for you. It's what Yahuwah wants that you need to pray back to be done in your life. That what you want for me in this life, Abba Yahuwah, let what you want for me constantly happen. Let's read on. Toda Rabbi Yahuwah Sabaoth. He said, then Bilhah became pregnant and gave birth and gave Yaakub a second son. The maid of Rachel now gave birth to a second son. Rachel named him Naphtali, for she said, I have struggled hard with my sister and I am winning. It's just like it not turned into competition. It's not competition. Meanwhile, Leah realized that she wasn't getting pregnant anymore. Now there's 6 tribes now, 6 of it. 4 was given birth to by the woman that Yaakub hates. Yaakub, the one that they translate to Jacob. You see, the one that he hates, he has given birth to 4. Then the maid of Rachel has given birth to 2. Then now, Leah now came back to the picture again. He said, meanwhile, verse 9, he said, meanwhile, Leah realized that she wasn't getting pregnant anymore. So she looked her servant, Zippah, and gave her to Yaakub as a wife. And soon Zippah presented him with a son. You see, so now it has turned to competition. You see, but this is actually what Yahuwah has programmed. It is Yahuwah's programming. It is not them that is actually doing it, but it's what Yahuwah programmed. He said, Leah named him Gad, for she said, our fortune I am. Then Zippah gave Yaakub a second son. This is the 8th son now, the 8th tribe. And Leah named him Asher, for she said, what joy is mine now. He said, what joy is mine now? The other women will celebrate with me. One day during the wheat harvest, Reuben, the first son of Leah, the hated woman, the woman that was hated, the first son that he gave birth to, Reuben, found some mandrakes growing in a field and brought them to his mother, Leah. And Rachel begged Leah, please give me some of your son's mandrakes. But Leah angrily replied, was it not enough that you stole my husband? Now, will you steal my son's mandrakes too? Rachel answered, I will let Yaakub sleep with you. You see, she's not the one that want to orchestrate the senior wife, which is the senior sister, with the husband together, because that's to tell you that even up till now that Yaakub, Rachel has not given birth to any child, Yaakub still love her. The senior wife that came through deception, she was giving birth, but Yaakub have not really loved her up to this very present time. So this very time, the wife that was loved was not the one orchestrating. He said, I will let Yaakub sleep with you. This is the verse 15, the down part of it. He said, I will let Yaakub sleep with you tonight if you give me some of the mandrake. So the evening, he said, so that evening, as Yaakub was coming home from the field, Leah went out to meet him. You must come and sleep with me tonight. And she said, I have paid for you with some mandrakes that my son found on that night. Yaakub slept with Leah. You see, now the junior wife that he loved is not the one orchestrating meetings between the senior wife. You see, and Yahuwah answered Leah's prayer. She became pregnant again and gave birth to a 5th son for Yaakub. She named him Issachar, for she said, Yahuwah has rewarded me for giving my servant to my husband as wife. Then Leah became pregnant again and gave birth to the 6th son for Yaakov. You see, YAHUAH is establishing his tribe now through different women. Did Yaakov plan that, I'm going to marry these different women? No, he did not plan it. His thought and his mind was with Rachel that he saw at the very first sight in the well. When he saw Rachel, immediately he loved Rachel throughout. Even up till now, his love is still strong. But Abba YAHUAH is the one that is programming everything in this direction. It is not Yaakov. Yaakov does not want to marry many wives. He does not even want 2 wives. It's only one that he wants. It's only one. But YAHUAH's programming will be done. His will must be done. It's what YAHUAH wants that will happen. You see? So that is why most time in your life, you must constantly understand that when things is not going in your direction, do not be frustrated. Just give that to YAHUAH. That Abba YAHUAH, I know that this is your programming for my life, and everything that you do is perfect. That is just your response. Do not be frustrated. Just give that. But the most important thing that you need to do, live the right life. Don't have negative thoughts. Do not think you're doing anything evil. Live the right life by your obedience to Abba YAHUAH constantly. And you will see that YAHUAH's programming for your life is the one that will take place. YAHUAH's programming is always beautiful. You see? It's always beautiful. And that is why many people fail to understand, and which we're going to talk about at the end of this message. You see, we are getting closer to the direction of this message. Toda Rabbi YAHUAH about Ba'asham Yahushua Mashiach. He said, now the 6th son of Leah, she named him Zabulon, for she said, Allah has given me a good reward. Now my husband will treat me with respect, for I have given him 6 sons. Now the hated woman has given the husband 6 sons, but the one that is loved has not given one. No one yet. No one has come through her yet. But the one that was hated has given 6 sons. That same woman that was given to Yaakov through deception has given birth to 6 sons. But the one that Yaakov really loved from his heart, that he kissed, just the sight of her, she hugged her and kissed her, that one has not given birth to none. Because it's YAHUAH that programmed it that way. It's everything that YAHUAH do is perfect. YAHUAH does not do things anyhow. It does all his work is perfect. Don't see that this is not the way I want my life to be. No. See YAHUAH's programming in everything that happens, and give that to YAHUAH continuously. Verse 21. Later she gave birth to a daughter. Same Leah, which is the hated wife, gave birth to a daughter and named her Dinah. Then Allah remembered Rachel. This is after she has given up that she cannot give birth again. After she has given her maid to her husband, and the maid has given birth to 2 children. That's what she just take as her children. Oh, these are my children now. The maid children now are now her children. So she has given up totally on childbearing. Then Allah now remembered her. Allah will remember you in every area that is not going right in your life right now. Just focus on the timing of Abba YAHUAH for you. You will be remembered. I am speaking right now in the name of Yahushua Mashiach. You will be remembered at that thing that you need in your life, that trouble, your heart desires. YAHUAH will remember you at the appointed time. So do not give up. Do not give up. Do not give up. He said then, verse 22, then Allah remembered Rachel's plight and answered her prayer by enabling her to have children. YAHUAH now enabled her. He now opened up her womb. Oh, Toda Rabbi YAHUAH Sabaoth. And I opened up her womb. The time has come for you to start to bear your own children. It's never too late. It's never too late. It's never. Don't see the things of YAHUAH. Oh, things are getting worse and worse. No. Everything have his own time. YAHUAH has time for everything in this life. YAHUAH will remember you. He will remember you from this very day. You will be remembered in every area that you have need. In all your need that you need right now, YAHUAH will remember you and all your need will be met. Ba'asham Yahushua Mashiach. Oh, Toda Rabbi YAHUAH Sabaoth. You will be remembered. You will be remembered. Ba'asham Yahushua Mashiach. And she became pregnant and gave birth to a son. And she said, YAHUAH has removed from, he said, YAHUAH has removed me from shame. YAHUAH will remove you from shame. Whatever shame that you have right now in your life, YAHUAH will remove all shame from you. Ba'asham Yahushua Mashiach. You will be remembered. Yes, you will be remembered. In every area of your life, you will be remembered. And YAHUAH will remove you from the shame that you think that you have right now. It's actually not shame. You will have victory at the end of the day. Just don't give up. Don't give up. Do not give up. He said, and she named him Yashar'AL, for she said, may YAHUAH add yet another son to my family. She need another one. Soon, they say Rasha had given birth to Yashar'AL, which Yashar'AL is the one they translate to Joseph. So soon after she has given birth to Yashar'AL, Yaakov, which they translate to Jacob, said to Laban, please release me so I can go home to my own country. You see, at the end of the day, she was remembered. And when she was remembered, all her sorrow, all her private cries, all her secret cries, everything ended. And she said, I need another one. And you see, when they were already living, when they left Laban, that was when she gave birth to the last son. And the last son was Bayami. So he now gave birth to Bayami on his way to meet his father, Yashak. You see, so you see, even Rachel, Rachel died on the way after she gave birth to the last child. She died. When she gave birth to Bayami, she died. She died. You see? And who was with Jacob in the later part of his life? It is the one that he hated, which is Leah, was the one that was with him in the later part of Dawood's life after Rachel died when she was giving birth to Bayami. So Leah is now loved by Jacob at the later part of his life. So YAHUAH saw that Rachel will not live a long life, because it's not everybody that was created to live that long, very long life. That is why every time that you have today is very important. Every time is very important. Use this time that you have today to do the right things, to live a righteous life, so that when anything happens, you know that you are safe. Even though you die today, you are safe. Yes, because when you read the book of Shazayom, which they translate to Revelation, chapter 14, verse 13, say Barak is the one that is what they translate to blessing. He said Barak are those who die in righteousness. That means you are Barak when you are doing the right things. Even though you die, you are Barak. You see? So YAHUAH saw the life of his servant Jacob. He saw that his life is long, but the life of the woman that he loved is short. So he made one available that will be with him to the old age, to that end of the life. And that was the reason why they buried Leah with Jacob close together in Abraham's graveside, was because it is Leah that later, gave Jacob his shalom of heart in his old age. You see? So everything Yahuwah create, everything Yahuwah program, all are perfect. Yahuwah has seen everything. He is programming his 12 tribe that he want to use to build his nation. It is Yahuwah's programming. Let us not be using our fleshly mind to make decisions. No, just allow Yahuwah to take charge of every aspect of your life, and you will see that at the end of the day, everything will be beautiful. It's Yahuwah's programming only. Toda Rabba Yahuwah Sabaoth and Ba'asham Yahushua Mashiach. Let us read this, Mattathiyahu chapter 6, verse 9 to 10. This is Yahusha teaching us how to pray. He said, pray like this. Our Abba in Shamaim, may your name be kept Kadash. May your name be kept Kadash. You will always pray that the name of Yahuwah be kept Kadash in your life. Continuously. I say, and may your will, he said, may your kingdom come soon. And may your will be done on the Arat as it is the Shamaim. Pray that the will of Yahuwah be done in your life. The way it is in the Shamaim, the way Yahuwah has programmed it in the Shamaim, let that will be done in your life that same way in this Arat. That is why I told you that in all things give thanks. When the things is not going in your own way, the way you plan it, see, give to that to Yahuwah constantly, because he said everything, all things are working together for your good. So give thanks, give Toda. That's why you constantly need to give Toda Rabba Yahuwah continuously in everything in your life. Everything, if things is going well, give Toda to Yahuwah. Things is not going well, give Toda to Yahuwah constantly, every day of your life. It's very, very important that you do this. Toda Rabba Yahuwah Sabaoth. Tobiyahu chapter 4, verse 5 to 6. He said, my son, adore Yahuwah all your days. Adore him. That means let all your worship, your thoughts, everything, your obedience, your sacrifice, everything be for Yahuwah every day of your life. He said, my son, adore Yahuwah all your days. Refuse sin. Refuse to sin. If maybe things is not going the way you want it, do not use because of that to sin. Do not use because of it to sin. Refuse sin. And do not transgress Yahuwah's commandments. Refuse to sin. Don't sin because things is not going your way. Do not do things that will destroy your life because what you are planning for your life is not going the way you want it. Do not destroy your life. Refuse sin. Refuse it. Refuse it continuously. Say, refuse sin and do not transgress Yahuwah's commandments. Do not disobey Yahuwah's commandments. Live uprightly all the days of your life. Live uprightly. This is not going well. Live uprightly. This is going well. Live uprightly. A lot of people today, when money comes to their hand, that's when you will know they are real characters. No, live uprightly all your days. Even though you have wealth or you don't have wealth, let your living be upright continuously all your days of your life. And do not walk in the ways of wrongdoing. Do not walk in the ways of wrongdoing. For those, verse 6 said, for those who act in accordance with the truth and practice righteousness will prosper in all their activities. When you walk uprightly and you practice righteousness, the scripture is telling you now that you will prosper in all your activities. So from this day in your life, walk uprightly and constantly practice righteousness. If you want Yahuwah to fulfill his programming in your life, walk uprightly, and and fulfill all righteousness. Walk in righteousness. Live the life of the righteousness. Live a righteous life continuously. Live a righteous life continuously. And that is when you will see Yahuwah's programming come to pass in your life, the way it is in the Shamaim. Just like Yahusha said, we should pray that the will of Yahuwah be done in your life. Constantly have that thought in your mind. Let the will of Yahuwah be done. In this business that I'm doing, let the will of Yahuwah be done. Not your will, because your will lead you astray. Yes, let the will of Yahuwah only be done in your life continuously. This is my prayer for you, that the will of Yahuwah be done in your life continuously. Ba'asham Yahushua Mashiach. And Toda Rabba Yahuwah Sabaoth. Toda Rabba Yahuwah. Also.
That was a very great message, Elder Don. Without Yahuwah's programming, your life will be meaningless and you won't be seen any result. You will be walking around in darkness. From this day, focus on Yahuwah's programming and your life, because life is too short. Tomorrow could be your last. Every day of your life, pray that the will of Yahuwah is done in your life. Don't ever be frustrated in your life because things aren't going your way. Just because they're not going the way you want them to go, always give Tudah with thanks to Yahuwah in every situation, in all things, because it's all part of Yahuwah's programming in your life. Do not give up, my brothers and sisters, because Yahuwah will remember you at the appointed time, and all your needs will be met. Refuse to sin because things are not going your way, and do not transgress Yahuwah's commandments. Let your living be upright all the days of your life. That's when you will see Yahuwah's programming in your life. Tudah Rabbah Yahuwah Sabaoth Bahasham Yahushua HaMashiach.
Tudah Rabbah Yahuwah. Yeah, that's just a great message, Brother Don. And, I mean, everything follows Yahuwah's programming. Doesn't matter if it's the flood, the 12 tribes of Yashar'AL, something in your life, something in my life. Everything follows the programming of Yahuwah. I mean, we can try to fight against it, kick and scream all we want, but where's that really going to get you? It's going to get you wherever Yahuwah puts you. It's just such a great message. Tudah Rabbah Yahuwah Sabaoth Bahasham Yahushua HaMashiach.
Tudah Rabbah Yahuwah Sabaoth. Oh, awesome. You see, in summary of everything is that with you, it is impossible. The scripture says with men it is impossible, but not with Yahuwah. Say because all things are possible with Yahuwah. That is why you must constantly look into what Yahuwah wants for you. Always. You must constantly look for what Yahuwah wants, not what you want. And that's the reason why that prayer is very important in your life. That the will of Yahuwah be done in your life, not your will. Because your will lead you astray. But the will of Yahuwah will lead you to a perfect ending, a perfect destination. So focus on the will of Yahuwah always in your life. Do not distract yourself. Focus, always be focused on the will of Yahuwah. Things is not going well for you the way you want it. Just know that Yahuwah does not want those things to happen in your life. You don't do what you want. Yahuwah does not want them for you. And Yahuwah just say, Abba Yahuwah, let your will only be done. That's it. Tudah Rabbah Yahuwah.